Hi there, I'm Nathakorn Ghasem-Samran. You can call me Nachot. I'm a PhD candidate in the ESIT Lab, Department of Electrical Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, Chulalongkorn University. Today, I would like to tell you about my dissertation topic, Microsoft Development of Abnormal Leukocyte Counting System via smartphone using Convolutional Neural Network. This project is a collaboration between the Faculty of Engineering, Chulalongkorn University, and the Faculty of Medicine, Siriraj Hospital, Mahidol University. The National Research Council provided me a research grant and received several national and international awards. Introduction and objective. Doctor diagnose and analyze patient abnormality, observing symptoms, asking for history, and correcting a sample for the laboratory analysis. Automatic counting machines can give inaccurate results if abnormal cells are found. So, criteria for resubmit by microscopic exam have been created. Advanced in computer vision and neural network enable small cell identification for faster digital image processing. An automated system for blood cell class identification focusing on white blood cell classification being developed. Previously, doctors used a complete blood count for patient peripheral blood smear under a compound microscope. However, this method was time-consuming and limited in the specialist ability, making it unsuitable for a great number of the patients in the hospital. How do I solve that problem? Eureka! The Microsoft platform is a CNN web application for abnormal leukocyte counting system developed by hematologists using microscopic smartphone images. This research aims to improve white blood cell counting using an object detection system, eliminating the need for complex programming and the terminal command. The procedure allows the doctor to use a smartphone to articulate the eyepiece of the microscope to take a digital image and send it to the neural network, help identify the locate of 12 class of white blood cells. The dataset. The study involved taking digital photo using an iPhone 14 Pro on patient peripheral blood smear slide with the image dimension of 3024 by 3024 pixels in the JPEG format. The training and validation set contained 2,850 images and 8,344 annotations, while test set A and B contained 100 images and 742 and 743 annotations respectively. 12 classes of white blood cells are artificial lymphocytes, band neutrophil, basophil, BAT, eosinophil, lymphocyte, metamyelocyte, monocyte, myelocyte, nuclear red blood cell, promyelocyte, and segmented neutrophil. The Microsoft platform aims to improve object detection using smartphone for identifying cell type of the white blood cell in the real-world situation. The framework consists of the 7 steps shown in this slide. A web-based service detects and counts normal and abnormal white blood cell type from smartphone images. The medical staff submit a request to an application host on a UVicon server, which is then routed to the FAST API, which generates a Python prediction and return it to the website. Preliminary results. This study predicts cell type using a neural network approach and involved 9 volunteers, including medical students, general practitioners, and hematology staff. The model performance will be tested under both simulated experimental and the real-world conditions. So, my hypothesis that this method will allow the medical staff to predict white blood cells more quickly. Much like experienced hematologists, the test set will be conducted on the human subject versus CNN-assisted. Conclusion. The Microsoft platform is proposed to detect and count normal and abnormal white blood cells on real peripheral blood smear slide using a compound microscope. Doctors can use smartphone to take digital images and send them to a web application for prediction. The model achieves 90% mean average precision, 91% sensitivity, and 99% specificity with inference time of 500 milliseconds per image. If it is a human, it will be take several minutes. The Microsoft that aid in reducing the workload of the doctor in provincial hospital that have patients who require confirmation for pre-screening. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question about my research, you can contact me through my website www.nachot.us. Thank you.